To create the future you want, you need to know these things. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Dari Day. Actually, the idea of this video came to me when I was in the process of moving to this new house where I'm living right now. My family and I, we have rented a huge house for the first time in our lives because my husband, he was grown in a very poor country like me, and we have never had an opportunity to live in a very modern, beautiful and huge house. Never. And this is, so funny to understand, to realize in the moment that you have changed your life, you have changed your destiny, you now are finally free, you are able to create whatever you want. So after coming here, I understand that, really we are able to create anything we want, and there are no limits except the limits we believed in, because we have a very limited perception of life, some of us, and that's why we have decided that what we think, what we believe in are true, but in reality everything is way different and we're able to create whatever we want. So when we're talking about the future, what do you need to know to really create what you want? Not like I was dreaming about moving to an X country, I have moved, but not to the X country. Or I have dreamed about having a family, I'm having a family right now, but this is not the type of person I want to be around. I mean, for example, your partner. Or you just in general see that something is not going as you want, something is not going as you truly wanted. Not like your mind is telling you what is right, what is good, what you are able to manifest, what you are not able to manifest, but how to really create what you are dreaming about. So the first step, this is the crucial step, the most essential step you need to understand, you need to embody, you need to truly believe in, is that you create anything in your external reality. I mean, literally anything you create. Even the situations when you're upset, when something disappoints you, when you are not understanding why this shit is happening in my reality, this is also what's created by you. But it doesn't mean that you need to blame yourself or that you need to feel this victim mentality and come back to this victim mentality that, oh my God, I'm so a bad person that I have created this in my reality. No. When you're fully responsible for anything that you create, when you're fully responsible for your own life and you understand and you embody this wisdom that anything I see around me was created by me. So it means that even if there are some things I don't enjoy, I don't like, I want to change them, I am able to change them. Because if I have created it, it means that I'm able and I can change it. So the full responsibility for your own destiny, reality, and for your future will open so many possibilities in your life, will drastically change your mindset, because you will start to create possibilities. Not like you're just waiting when what I want will come into my reality. When will I move? When will I have a lot of money? When will I have love in my life? No, you start to create these opportunities for yourself. For example, if you want to make more money, you're not waiting for the perfect time when your company, when your boss will decide to pay you more. You are looking for these opportunities. Maybe this is another company. Maybe you're able to create something by yourself. Maybe you open your own business, or maybe whatever you want. Maybe you want to start doing what you're passionate about, not what you have to do in order to make money. So when you're responsible for anything that you see and for anything that you create, you understand that the future is not created somehow by itself or by some higher powers. This is the illusion that I see in spirituality so many times, that people are learning about soul, about spiritual development, and some of them start to believe that there is someone or something that is responsible for the future they will experience. But this is the illusion, because anything you see around you is created by you. So now I think that you understand that you can create what you imagine. You can create what you dream of. If anything is created by you, that means this is like the golden rule of life. You create anything and you can easily create your dreams. You can easily manifest your dreams. There are no limits, there are no rules, there are no timelines, there is nothing that can prevent you from it, except your own consciousness, except your own false beliefs, limiting beliefs, and limiting feelings that you experience on a daily basis. And here some of you may ask me, but why am I creating this, situations that when I'm crying, when I'm not getting what I want, where I'm struggling? Why am I creating this? And to really understand why you have created it, you need to place your focus into your feelings. What do you feel? What do you feel when you see this situation, when you experience this situation? What do you feel? Because your feelings are your answer. When you truly understand what you feel in every second of your life, every single second, you're so aware of your own feelings. This becomes your conscious reality creation. Conscious. When you choose what to feel, when you choose what to think about, because you understand the influence, the power of your thoughts and your feelings. So maybe these situations when you struggle, when you don't get what you want, they are like a lesson, like a changing point for you to become responsible for your life, to change what you think, to change what you feel, to change what you believe. Maybe this is the turning point of your life. Every time when I experience something that I don't like, I always focus on what I feel in these moments. And sometimes these situations when I cry, I understand that, I am doing something that I don't want to do, and this is why I experience this. So very often the reason of these disappointing situations is very simple. You need to come back to yourself. You need to listen to yourself. You need to be responsible for what you think about, what you feel, what you believe in. You need to fully be responsible for your own mindset and consciousness. Maybe, and in most cases, this is the real reason. The reason is not that you need to struggle. The reason is not that you need to learn some lesson from life. The lesson from life is only one, and it's very simple. Be responsible for what you feel, for what you believe in, and for what you think about. Be responsible for yourself. Be responsible for your decisions, for your actions, and listen to yourself. Just stop listening to everyone else except you. The truth, the wisdom, the knowledge of anything is within you. This is your own inner voice, your intuition. This is your guidance, the best guidance, the most effective, the guaranteed guidance, your inner voice. And very often, I may even say almost every time, the only reason of the situations when we struggle is to finally come back to our own inner voice. Is to finally come back to ourselves and to start listening to ourselves, not to everyone else in this world except us. So the next thing you need to fully embody and to realize, so I want you to pay attention to what I say. Stop waiting. Stop waiting when it will happen. When you're in this process of, oh my God, where it will happen? I'm so tired of waiting. I want to happen it now. Why am I waiting for so long? When it will happen? Maybe I can ask someone. Maybe I can ask someone. Maybe someone will help me and tell me the exact day when this will happen. I will expect. I will try to find the ways to speed up this time and to finally get what I want. This is so, so naive to think that there's some special dates, some predicted dates when you will marry, when you will have a child, when you will move or finally become wealthy. This is the illusion. There is nothing predetermined. No one can predict you the future because it is not predetermined. So now you maybe understand that the times when someone is telling you, oh my God, I see that on May 11th you will marry. This comes from this person's illusion and assumptions, but it has nothing in common with the reality. So when you stop trying to find the answers, the exact dates, some guarantees that, oh my God, okay, on this date you will get what you want, you let it go. You let go of any worries, expectations, anxiety, because I see that many people are obsessed with their future. They are sitting, they are waiting, they are so exhausted of their own thoughts about the future. They are trying to plan, they are trying to predict, they are trying to control somehow their own future. But even when we're talking about that you are responsible and you create anything in your reality, what I want you to understand here is that how it will manifest and the details how it will be manifested and the end result, let's say, can be better than you can even imagine. So just try to imagine right now that you cannot be only a millionaire, for example. You can be a billionaire, that you can have not only one child, that you can have 4 children, just for example. Just give yourself a chance not to know when, not to expect. Because when we expect, we don't live in the present moment. We struggle, we're worried, we're anxious. This is the reason of panic attacks. This is the reason of feeling depressed. Not living in the present moment, but only thinking a lot about the future. So I was in that situation for a very long time. If you have seen my previous video, this one, I was talking about the fact that I was not interested in my life for a very long time. I had a severe depression because, the conditions I created, the conditions I lived in were not good for my mental health, and they were very harsh. The more I expected the future, the more I was living only in my thoughts about the future, the less I felt happy and really enjoying my life. So stop waiting. Just let it go and trust. The reason people want to know the exact dates, they want to get guarantees, is that they don't trust. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust that everything will be amazing, everything will be even better than you can imagine. This is the difference between people who are happy, because they can live in the present moment, they can enjoy the life they have right now, even if something not going as they want. But they find the positive sides of it. They find the positive aspects of it. And this is why some people are struggling, they're not happy, and some people are, even when they don't have so much, because they don't wait. And the funny thing here is that the more we expect it, the longer it will take to manifest, because we live in this, feelings of expectations of not having it right now. We only see it somewhere in the future, but not now. But the key element to really create what you want, the reality, the future you want, you need to embody this energy. You need to embody these feelings. You need to feel, even though the conditions you see, the environment you see around you may not be the same, your mind may start to telling you, oh my God, how can I feel abundant if I don't have enough money on my account? How can I feel love if nobody loves me? How can I feel famous if I don't have any followers? It is not true. I'm just only trying to lie to myself. I don't want to do it. And this is why the people are at the point where they are. This is why the people don't manifest what they want. Because you need to feel right now that you are living how you truly want. You need to imagine, fake it till you make it, maybe you know it. You need to imagine, you need to embody that you are having what you want right now, even though in the environment you see around you may not be the same. It may be the opposite. For example, you want to be wealthy and you don't have the desired amount of money. It doesn't mean that you will never have this amount. Just imagine, use the power of your imagination, because everything we imagine, and most of the time in our imaginations, these thoughts you have, daily thoughts about, well, what can happen in the future? What if I will be in the situation when I won't be able to pay for my needs, for my basic needs, for my rent, for my mortgage? What will I do? You imagine it, you react to it, and you create it, because you embody the feelings that you're not able to pay for your basic needs. You imagined, you reacted, you embodied, and you experienced. What I suggest you to try, just try. Even if you don't believe, just give it a chance. You can just try for once. Embody right now the energy, the feelings, like you're already living the way you want, like you're already successful, wealthy, in love, happy, healthy, whatever you want, whatever you dream about. Try to embody, even for 1 minute, these feelings and this energy. Because when I started to do it, it changed my life so much. I was living in Russia at that moment. I was making around $300 a month. This was so hard, to even exist, because the prices were so high and the quality of life was not good at all. The longer I reacted to the situation I experienced, the longer I was living in this constant thoughts, constant worries, constant money anxiety, the more I have created it in my reality. And I've spent almost 3 years to somehow change it, to find a way, to find an opportunity to change my life. I was living in the mindset that, I'm from Russia, and for most Russian, people are so worried about money, people are so worried about their future, and you just know the situation in our country and is not the best where people can feel happy and abundance. But I gave myself a try. I gave myself just for 15 days, 5 minutes a day, to fake it, that I'm living the way I want, that I'm living in my home, that I'm living abroad, that I'm making money online, that I'm creating videos, that I'm speaking in English, that I'm having clients, that I'm doing what I love, that I'm making money doing what I love. And it really worked. It really worked, and after 15 days, I found a way, how can I move away from my country? And 3 days later, this happened. 3 days later, the money, they easily came to my life. It was like a miracle. I found a way. How can I have money for moving away? I found a way. What can I do to make money online, doing what I truly love? I was giving myself a chance to speak, to practice, to becoming better in my job every single day. And now, 2 years later, I can definitely say that this was the turning point in my life, when everything has changed so much. And if I was able to come back to my past version and to say anything, I would definitely say to her, you were right. You've done everything right. I'm so happy that you believed in yourself. I'm so happy that you believed in this power of your thoughts, the power of your imagination, and that you have imagined about the life we truly experience right now. So just give yourself a try. Imagine anything you want. Imagine that you are living the way you want. You can imagine in details, you can imagine just in general, the general picture of the situations, conditions, things you want to manifest, but just embody the energy. The key here is your feelings, energy, feelings, they are the same. This is the key. When you feel it so much, so deeply, like every cell of your body is feeling this. This is how it really works when you're so connected. I hope that now you're doing it. I hope that now you're connected with the future you truly want to create. Now this is also what I'm doing every single day. I am imagining, I'm using some tools from the outside, like I'm watching some videos that inspire me. I'm using some meditations. I also enjoy to write about my future in details, like a letter from my future self to my present self, and saying, you've done it. You feel so happy. You feel so abundant. I'm so happy for you. And when I'm doing it, when I'm writing this letter from my version of future to my present version, it helps me to really connect with these emotions and to believe in it, because you're not the only one whose mind is so, anxious, or whose mind is always telling about this is just a game, what you're doing. This is not real, why you're doing this. My mind sometimes tells me the exact words, but I'm not a victim of my mind. I'm giving myself a try. I'm giving myself a chance to shut it down and to listen to my heart and to listen what I truly want to create. So these were the most essential, the crucial things you need to understand, you need to connect with, you need to realize, you need to embody to really create what you want, to really create your future. And I know for sure, because I've done it and I'm doing it right now. I'm seeing changes every single time. Like, I will give you an example from the past few days. 2 days ago, I was sitting in my old apartment and I only was thinking for a second, what if I can move to a house? What if I can find the bigger place for me and my family? And 1 day later, we're here, and right now I'm also here creating this video for you. It happened spontaneously. It happened because I listened to my heart. I listened to what my intuition, to what my inner voice is telling me, not my mind. And I embodied for a second. I remember the day I was drinking my coffee and I had a thought. What if now I won't come to my apartment? What if I can imagine and embody the energy that I'm living in a house, and from this coffee shop I'm coming to my big house. I'm enjoying this house. I'm doing anything in the kitchen. I'm sitting in the living room creating the video, and this is what is happening right now. So when you give yourself a try, when you imagine what you want, when you embody this energy, you will see huge transformation. You will see huge changes in your reality. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm so, happy to help you. I'm so happy to create videos, helpful videos, sharing my knowledge with you. I love you so, so much, and I will see you in the next videos.